guys, Emerald Guardian M here, and today we will be playing some Hunger Games Simulator, as you can see. And now, time to submit. Something's wrong with Think Noodles? How? Oh yeah, it's fishing it. I just did. That should have worked. This one should work. There we go. Okay guys, as you can see, today we are doing a Hunger Games Simulator. It's me and Dalek against Holodashi and Jazzy, against Airspace and Components, against Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, against Afmal and Sky, against LD Shadow Lady and Ashley Osti, against Carflow, against with Garlian, against Chris and the Mike and Ross, against Jim Boff and that guy Barney, against Sunday and Craner, against Caveman Films and Ant Venom, against the Diamond Minecart and Think Noodles. You guys ready for a battle of the ages? Okay, let me read this out dramatically. Okay. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Carlo grabs a shield, leading on the cornucopia. Same for Ross. Ant grabs a shovel. Dante M runs away from cornucopia. Adam takes a handful of throwing knives. Jess grabs his backpack and retreats. Think stabs Evan while his back is turned. Emerald Guardian runs away from the cornucopia. Isaac runs away from the cornucopia. Jin runs away from the cornucopia. LD Shadow Lady grabs a shield, leading on the cornucopia. Garlian runs away from the cornucopia. Caveman runs away from the cornucopia. Mel runs away from the cornucopia. Jazz runs away from the cornucopia. Ashley runs away from the cornucopia. Markiplier finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Chris grabs a sword. Jack severely injured Sunday, but puts him out of his misery. Craner gathers as much food as he can. Barney runs away from the cornucopia. Dalek, the Absol, runs away from the cornucopia. So adorbs. Okay, let's see who's died so far. Okay, let's get back to reading. Chris he receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Craner, Mel, Garlian, and Dink raid Ash's camp while she's hunting. Ross camouflages himself like in the bushes. Sounds like Ross. Caveman searches for in a water source. Markiplier attempts to climb a tree but falls on Jess, killing them both. Jess diverts LD Shadow Lady's attention and runs away. Dalek the Absol and Dante DM hunt for other tributes. Isaac tries to sleep through the entire day. Emerald Guardian M poisons Adam's drink, but he drinks it and dies. Jin makes the slingshot. Barney is prickled by thorns while picking berries. Jack explores the arena. Carlo sees smoke rising in a distance, but decides not to investigate. Ant makes a wooden spear. Just died so far. Okay, so Jazzy, Evan, Sunday, Markiplier, Jazz, and Adam have died. So, 5. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jess, Barney, and Dalek the Absol cheerfully sing songs together. Ross decapitates Carlo with a sword. Crane, Nerd, and Mel huddle for warmth. Ashley, Dante M, Ant, Emerald Guardian, and Cayman sleep in shifts. Jin is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Jack is awoken by nightmares. Chris, Isaac, Think, and LD Shadow Lady sleep in shifts. Garland receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jin, Ross, and Jess hunt for other tributes. Barney is prickled by thorns while picking berries. Emerald Guardian M, Think, LD Shadow Lady, and Ashley raid Dante M's camp while he is hunting. Caveman and Craner hunt for other tributes and discovers a river. Chris collects fruit from a tree. Mel collects fruit from a tree. Isaac explores the area. Jack travels to higher ground. Garland tries to sleep through the entire day. Dalek, the Absol, practices archery. And knows Dalek. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Rest in peace, Carlo, District 7. Dalek the Absolute, Jack huddle for warmth. Craner passes out from exhaustion. Emerald Guardian and Ant hold hands. Hey, that should be Mel. Jane goes to sleep. Mel receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Would you share with me, Mel? Caveman questions his sanity. Garland climbs a tree to rest. Jess and Ann Thinks sleep in shifts. Barney fends Dan, TDM, Chris, and Ross away from his fire. Isaac looks at the night sky. Ashley and LD Shadow Lady huddle for warmth. Sad. Isaac overhears Dan, TDM, and Barney talking in the distance. Ross diverts Think's attention and runs away. Jack sets Jess on fire with a Molotov. Oh my God! Chris receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ant practices his archery. Ashley runs away from Dalek the Absol. Dang it! Why can't me and Mel do something together? Caveman, Garland, Mel, and LD Shadow raid Jim's hut while he is hunting. Craner and Emerald Guardian M hunt for other tributes. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Rest in peace, Aphmau, District 5. Ross forces Mel to kill Ashley or Dee Dee. She decides to kill Ashley. Admiral Guardian M thinks about winning. Crainer, Barney, and Chris discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. LD Shadow Lady climbs a tree to rest. Dalek the Absol and Think tell stories about themselves to each other. Ant destroys Jack's supplies while he is sleeping. Isaac fends Garlian, Caveman, and Jit away from his fire. Nobody died that evening. Dalek the Absol, Barney, Jin, and Jack hunt for other tributes. Mel searches for a water source. Admiral Guardian M explores the arena. Craner receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Caveman explores the area. Think taints Ross's food, killing him. Garlian and LD Shadow Lady threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Chris tries to sleep through the entire night. Dan TM stalks Isaac. Ant receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Hey, look at his picture. Makes sense. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ashley, District 6. Ross, District 8. Garland, District 7. Ashley LD Shadow Lady, District 6. District 6 has lost the games. Craner screams for help. Chris receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jack, Admiral Guardian M, and Jin sleep in shifts. Isaac, Ant, Barney, and Dalek the Absol sleep in shifts. Caveman receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dan TM attempts to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. Mel receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Caveman injures himself. Dalek tries to spear fish with a trident. Admiral Guardian M camouflages himself in the bushes. Jin camouflages himself in the bushes. Think steals from Craner while he isn't looking. Isaac receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Oh my god! Barney, Dan TDM, Ant, and Chris track down and kill Mel. Jack searches for a water source. I will avenge you, Mel. I will avenge you. District 2 has lost. Ant receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Emerald Guardian M and Isaac hold hand. No. Think tries to sing himself to sleep. Chris thinks about winning. Jack, Dan TM, and Caven sleep in shifts. Jin and Craner sleep in shifts. Barney receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wait, did I get anything from an unknown sponsor? Nope. Still nothing. Dalek, the Absol, tends to his wounds. Dalek, the Absol. Jack, too, sister. Dalek, the Absol. And sprains his ankle while running away from Emerald Guardian M. Isaac stalks Dan TDM. Caveman overhears Craner and Barney talking in the distance. Think travels to higher ground. Jin steals from Chris while he isn't looking. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jack and Craner run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Barney attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Caveman severely injures Chris and puts him out of his misery. Dalek tries to treat his infection. Jin destroys Emerald Guardian's supplies while he is sleeping. Ant severely injures Dan TM and puts him out of his misery. Dink tries to treat his infection. Isaac attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Whoa, bro, you're my best friend and you just killed me. Dalek the Absol shoots an arrow into Emerald Guardian M's head. Caveman receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Dink stabs Jin with a tree branch. Jack receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Isaac hunts for other tributes. Ant and Barney split up to search for resources. Craner hunts for other tributes. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Chris, District 8 is gone. Dan TDM, District 12. Emerald Guardian M, District 1. Jin, District 9. Barney screams for help. Ant and Jack threatened a double suicide. It fails and they die. Think starts a fire. Caveman films. Receives clean water from a sponsor. Craner, Isaac, and Dalek the Absol sleep in shifts. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, and weapons, and memoirs from the family. It's a tribute's family. Isaac decides not to go to the feast. Dalek the Absol stabs Caveman while his back is turned. Barney shoots an arrow at Craner, but misses and kills Think instead. Craner kills Isaac, and Isaac split up to search for resources. Dalek the Absol tends to Barney's wounds. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ant, District 11, Jack, District 4, Caveman, District 11, Think, District 12. Craner suddenly snaps Dalek the Absol's neck. No! Isaac overpowers Barney, killing him. Isaac begs for Craner to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Isaac. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dalek the Absol, District 1. Barney, District 9. Isaac, District 3. What? Craner. The winner is Craner from District 10. Holy crap, that is unfair. Okay, let's see the places. Craner number. How many kills did I get? 1 kill? Most people got only 1 kill. Simulate again. I want to see what happens if we go through it again. Okay. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Adam grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Jess runs away from the cornucopia. Shundi also does. So does Carlo. So does Ant. Even Ashley does. Craner repeatedly stabs Dalek the Absol to death with sighs. Oh God! Ross cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Keyman finds a bag of explosives. Jack runs away from cornucopia. Evan runs away from cornucopia. Mallory sees a trident from inside the cornucopia. Nice, Mel! Jin runs away from the cornucopia. Isaac takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. LD shadowy runs away from the cornucopia. Jazz grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Dantium runs away from the cornucopia. Emerald Guardian and Barney and Markiplier work together to get as many supplies as possible. Dink runs away from the cornucopia. So does Garlian. Chris commits suicide. Markiplier helps Jack with his wounds. Craner practices archery. Jess questions her sanity. Adam tends to Ant's wounds. Garlian asks Sunday to kill him, but Sunday refuses. Caveman kills Jazz as she tries to run. LD Shadow Lady, Dan TDM fight Think and Evan. LD Shadow Lady and Dan TDM survive. Isaac travels to higher ground. Carlo and Jin hunt for other tributes. Barney cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Emerald Guardian M discovers a river. Mel receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Ashley makes a wooden spear. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dog the Absolute, District 1. Ross, District 8. Chris, District 8. District 8 has lost. Jazz, District 2. Think, District 12. Evan, District 3. Barney, District 9. Dan TM and Craner talk about the tributes still alive. Sunday begs for Isaac to kill him. He refuses, keeping Sunday alive. LD Shadow Lady, Jack, and Carlo discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Markiplier fends Jess, Caveman, and Mel away from his fire. Adam stays awake all night and questions his sanity. Jin overpowers Garlian, killing him. Ashley cooks her food before putting out her fire. Emerald Guardian M screams for help. Craner tries to spear fish with a trident and thinks about home. Ashley kills Carlo for his supplies. Dante M chases Sunday. Jack camouflages himself in the bushes. Emerald Guardian M chases Caveman. Jess receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. LD Shadow Lady stalks Mel. Isaac makes a wooden spear. Markiplier injures himself. Jin sprains his ankle while running away from Adam. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Garlian, District 7, and Carlo, District 7. District 7 has been disbanded. It has been defeated. Jin passes out from exhaustion. Ant and Markiplier sleep in shifts. Adam sets up a camp for the night. LD Shadow Lady and destroys Caveman's surprise while he is asleep. Markiplier and Ashley and Mel tell stories about themselves to each other. Sunday receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Isaac and Dante run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Jess is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Emerald Guardian M and Jack sleep in shifts. Craner accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Markiplier receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jin fishes. Dandy M receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Guardian M, Adam, Mel, Jess, and Ant hunt for other tributes. Sunday and Ashley fight Jack and Caveman. Sunday and Ashley survive. Isaac travels to higher ground. LD Shadow Lady explores. Who's fighting? Oh, Jack and Caveman. Aw, Jack and Caveman are dead. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Crater, District 10. Jack, District 4. Caveman, District 11. Mel stays awake all night. Jess tries to treat her infection. Ashley, LD Shally, and Sunday cheerfully sing songs together. Aunt Isaac, Dan TM, and Markiplier tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Animal Guardian M climbs a tree to rest. Adam poisons Gin's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies. Jess constructs his shack. Dan TM searches for a water source. Jin diverts Ant's attention and runs away. Isaac hunts for other tributes. And Guardian M goes hunting. Markiplier diverts Mel's attention and runs away. Sunday receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Ashley begs for LD Shadow Lady to kill her. She refuses, keeping Ashley alive. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Adam, District 5. Isaac fends LD Shadow Lady, Sunday, and Mel away from his fire. Jin, Dan TM, and Jess sleep in shifts. And Guardian M tracks down and kills Markiplier and cries himself to sleep. Ashley passes out from exhaustion. Mel tends to Isaac's wounds. Discovers a cave. Ashley, Ant, and Dan TM's Ash, Ant, Dan TM, Sunday, and Jess hunt for other tributes. And Guardian M travels to higher ground. LD Shally goes hunting. One shadow cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Markiplier, District 10. Jess convinces Jin to not kill her, only to kill him instead. Ashley tracks down and kills Sunday, and Guardian M begs Ant to kill him. He refuses, keeping Emerald Guardian M alive. LD Shadowy tends to her wounds. Isaac bashes Mel's head against a rock several times. Oh my god! She treated your wounds. Dan TM thinks about winning. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the Tribu's family. Ashley, LD Shadow Lady, and Guardian M and Isaac team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Dan TM decides not to go to the feast and sets an explosive off, killing Jess. Isaac stabs Dan TM with a tree branch, and Guardian M attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Ant sprains his ankle running away from LD Shadow Lady. Ashley tries to sleep through the entire day. 6 cannon shots can be heard in this. Jin, District 9, Sunday, District 10, Mel, District 2, Jess, District 5, and TDM, District 12, and Guardian M, District 1. LD Shadow Lady, Isaac, and Ant discuss the games and what happened in the morning. What might happen in the morning. Ashley knowingly eats toxic berries. Ant fishes. Isaac tries to spear fish with a trident. LD Shadow Lady camouflages herself in the bushes. Wolf mutlets are let loose in the arena. Ant survives. LD Shadow Lady knocks Isaac out and leaves him for the wolf mutts. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ashley, District 6, and Isaac from District 3. LD Shadow Lady kills Ant with a sickle. the winner of the Hunger Games. It's LD Shadowly from District 6. Well, guys, that was today's video. See you next time. Bye-bye, Guardians.